Christian wife. And before you try to tell me, oh, this ain't for me because I'm not a wife, let me remind you what John Gray said.
Here's what the scripture says. He that finds a wife finds a good thing. Didn't say he that finds a girl that he's attracted to, who he then begins to date, who he then calls his girlfriend, who he then buys a ring, proposes, and makes her his fiance, who he then marries later, who becomes his wife. You're not a wife when I marry you, you're a wife when I find you. You become my wife when I marry you. But a wife is not the presence of a ring, it's the presence of your character.
Exactly. So you are a wife, period. Now, Christian wife, I am going to give you 5 biblically based principles that you can implement immediately to strengthen your marriage or future marriage, all your relationships today or right now. And no, one of the S's is not sex. Hey Bible beauties, welcome back to the channel. I am Yasmine Williams Woods, and every single week I make videos to help women conquer life and everything it throws at them by leveraging the courageous love of Jesus. And this week is no different. For the Conquer Life part, I'm going to share some behind the scenes footage of my husband's 40th day birthday celebration and little staycation. And then for the courageous love part, I am sharing 5 simple S's that will help you strengthen your marriage. And no, one of the S's is not sex. This is part 2 of the Holy Girl Summer series. Thanks so much for tuning in. Be sure to check out the other videos in this series. Wives, in the same way, submit yourselves to your own husbands, so that if any of them do not believe the word, they may be won over without words by the behavior of their wives when they see the purity and reverence of your lives. Your beauty should not come from outward adornment such as elaborate hairstyles and the wearing of gold jewelry or fine clothes. Rather, it should be that of your inner self, the unfading beauty of a gentle and quiet spirit, which is of great worth in God's sight. All right, so there are 5 simple S's. I'm gonna start with what I feel is the most important one, because I know sometimes y'all like to log out of these videos, neglect to watch until the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and do you a favor and do the most impactful one first, but you want to stay until the end because truth is going forth. And I want you to have a marriage that glorifies God, period, because that's what I want for myself, so that's what I want for you. Oh, and when I was doing this, I was like, serve your husband, submit to your husband. I really thought about customer service, and if y'all have been around for any amount of time, you know McDonald's played me and came at me wrong, so I really approached this like, what should they have done differently? And you already know how I feel about Walmart. So I also approached this like, how could they be a better establishment? So this first S is silence, and you have heard it before. Silence has the same letters in it as listen. So we need to listen, which means if we're gonna listen to our husbands, respect our husbands, we need to be silent sometimes, oftentimes, all the time. We're gonna dig into it because I know it's not really that easy, because it's like, but you wrong, but I got something to say, but let me explain. Okay, let me clarify that. Let me be silent. The other thing is, you got 2 ears and 1 mouth, so you should be doing twice as much as listening as we doing running that mouth, which is hard for me because you know I like to talk. I don't always have to respond. Sometimes I just need to take it in, let him know I'm present, I hear you, I heard it, okay, I receive all of that, and then you just go pray about, do your thing. God's gonna tell you what to do, how to do it, when to do it, what to say, if you need to say anything at all. See, if I'm silent with my husband, that means I'm submitting to him, but in order to submit to him by being silent, I gotta submit my tongue to Jesus Christ. It's like, oh, I could get you straight, I could clarify, I could give all the receipts, I could remind you of that last time when I said that, when I did that, but you know what, I ain't even gonna do that. I am going to be silent. I'm going to submit my tongue to God. Oh, I gotta say this while we talking about being silent. The Lord will fight for you. You need only to be silent, or some translations say be still. Just keep that tongue still, be silent, keep that mouth closed, and watch God work. He's gonna do a stirring in my spouse's heart. He's gonna do some stirring and some guiding in my life and in my heart as well. So just be quiet and let the Holy Spirit speak. Let me go ahead to the next point. This is really 2 in 1. I was torn, but we're gonna go with smile. And I wanted to do speak as a part of smiling, so we're just gonna put them together, because when you speak, you need to smile. So let me tell you what this means. When I walk into a store, Hello, Walmart. When I walk into a store, I need you to say, hi, welcome in, speak to me, acknowledge my presence, and smile. Y'all, I told y'all these were 5 simple S's. These are such simple things that will make such a significant difference in the way that you serve and honor and respect your husband. So when he walks in the door, smile. Hey, babe, how was your day? What can I do to help you? You hungry now? Just smile. Sometimes I ask my husband stuff when he gets home that I don't even feel like doing. I don't want to. I'm praying that you say no, but if you don't, it's okay, because I'm going to be obedient to God and I'm going to submit to God, and you're going to see in my quiet spirit and how I live in reverence to God what this thing is going to look like. I mean, you really got to do everything that you do with love, like I talked about in last week's video. Anyway, I digress. Getting back to the thing, speak. The third one is submit. Yes, submit to your husband, all that, but first and foremost, submit to God. What I want to address here is submitting your request to God. You know how we were talking about being silent? Well, sometimes when you silent, that mind gonna get to rolling, and you're gonna have all these thoughts and all these irritation, all these opinions, all these frustrations. But that's the moment when you need to submit your prayer to God. Y'all have heard me say it before. Sometimes I just have to be like, God, come get your child. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna be transparent with y'all, and this is not a bashing thing, but this is just a real thing. I'm like, I get frustrated, I get irritated, I get impatient, I get, woe is me, everything me. Can you relate? And when I'm in that place, I have to remember to submit my prayer request to God. As we are submitting our requests to God, let me remind you that you can head over to my website, click the shop resources button, and get the Covering Your Man in Prayer download. Y'all, it is just $1, and there are 10 different ways for you to cover your man in prayer, for you to pray for your man. And when I'm in that place, I have to remember to submit my prayer request to God, submit my cares, submit my thoughts. God, purify my heart. God, strengthen me. God, give me patience. God, show me the area of my ways. Show me how to be kind, loving, and gentle. God, tell me what to say. Show me what to do. Sometimes some people are like, well, my husband doesn't talk. I don't really know how he wants to be loved, how I can serve him better. Okay, well, ask the person who knows him better than even himself. Ask God. Submit to God. Whatever your questions are, whatever your worries are, whatever your fears are, whatever your frustrations are, submit them to God. Woo! What this looks like for the service stores and places out there is, you know, the people who take their job a little too seriously. It's like, whoa, you acting like this your stuff, you acting like you in control. If you don't just submit this transgression or whatever it is to the CEO, to the boss, to the manager, to the shift director, and let them handle that, because it's above your pay grade. So why are you trying to do it anyway? Submit it to God, and they need to submit it to their boss. You submit it to your boss. We following along. I'm trying to go somewhere here. I hope it's making sense to you. I hope it's clear. And the fourth one is show them. Do you hate when you in the store and you like, oh, where are your blenders? And they're like, it's over there on aisle 59B. And you like, I don't even know where 59B is. And what if I get over there and it's not there? Because most times you do get there and you like, it ain't been over here. It was actually on 57C. What employees are trained to do is they are trained to stop what they are doing and go show the person what it is that they are looking for. Because I done combined the fourth and the fifth S. What I'm not about to do is go back, so we just gonna go ahead. This is 4 and 5. 4 is to show him, 5 is to stop what you are doing. Okay, so when I show you, I'm actually going to go to you, I'm going to assist you, I'm going to be present, physically present as I show you. And I can show you better, and I can tell you. I can show you love better, and I can tell you all about it. I can show you Jesus, which is what we're called to do through this scripture, better than I can tell you. Show them, as opposed to just telling them all the time. Show them, and then stop what you are doing. Just like when they come in the door, smile, speak, stop what you are doing, get up, go greet them, go help them with their shoes, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Okay? But when I stop what you're doing, you know it's irritating when you go up to the counter, but the 2 cashiers talking to each other, they're not even going to address that you there, that you wait for them, that they're going to keep on doing what they doing, working on what they were, and kind of stock the little aisles or whatever they doing, not even addressing you. No. It irritates you and make you feel disrespected and unseen, unvalued, make you want to go somewhere and spend your money. And how do you think it makes your husband feel? Stop what you are doing.
We just had quite the experience trying to get out of the parking garage and now trying to get a table. But we'll see how this goes, people. per usual, it is freezing cold, and Sean needs to know that it's a no for me. I wonder how long I've not been recording, because I tried to show the view. Y'all, I am nervous.
What you nervous?
I don't know. Dropping my phone or something. Take 2. We're off to our second room. One thing about Sean, he wants the best of the best. I mean, obviously, look at his wife. All right, y'all, this is so much different. You got to speak up. Even when we got off the elevator, it was drastically different. I'll show y'all that view when we go back. Well, I know I always feel weird saying y'all like to my mom and Kendall, because I know you're watching. Daily Dale and Sonny. Look at the modern slab, or the marble slab. Nice. We like. We're much.
Oh, you can get out this way too? She said, oh, I know you don't like this one. Yeah, why you didn't give me this room to begin with?
Is this not available online?
No,
maybe.
It's not. No.
Has anybody ever lived here or stayed here, Sean?
Doesn't look like it.
Probably not. They probably haven't let anybody on the floor. It takes Sean.
They gonna let the king.
Right, this is so quintessential Sean. Like, only Sean would get the floor that they not even booking yet. Like, this is so. Took a nice long nap, and now we are headed to dinner.
Ready.
All right. Sean, I'm waiting for you. Let me tell you, Sean,
You.
hi, no, me. You don't even know what I was about to ask you. What am I doing?
I don't know. Let's get this camera on me. Oh, let's go. And 1 second.
Did we got the key?
Yes, we did a book.
Okay.
We won't be able to get it.
Look at I can finish showing y'all the room. I like that there's a little mirror behind the bar. I feel like you can really work back here or something else. You notice the thickness of the countertops? I pay attention to that. Okay, so we were gonna show y'all about me and Sean. We're gonna show y'all about you, Kendall, and my mom, how different it is up here than where we were. That framing is, I like that too. Look at this little thing. Telephone to the desk. Oh, this little sign. Omni ATX in the house.
JetBlue crew members. Are you a JetBlue crew member?
Oh, that's the thing. That's like the special food.
Let's get the right angle for
We
it.
are not JetBlue crew members. We have no special. We just with this guy who is like, no, give me the best thing you got. All right, thank you.
All right, number 1.
What are you?
Hey, let's not forget why we're here. It's all because of me.
Well, that's true. Birthday, and because you're advocating and your hard work. So this is true. This is true, Sean. All right, let's go. I found it by accident. I bet our kids knew.
Pardon me.
I'm gonna hold you on. So I got
In 900 feet, the destination is
I
on
got
your right.
Sean walking in
CVS
off the
Pharmacy.
streets. The map is still trying to tell us where to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so. I wonder what kind of shows. Was it? Was she really on a concert? Oh. Well, we're all. Alright, we'll loop around, turn around. plan to talk.
Let's talk about living with someone who does videos every week. Life is really, 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 really hard.
It's great. It's wonderful and lovely.
Especially when you're not a camera person. Alright, I want my check.
There's my husband. There's part of the city. That's where we stayed. Next to the church.
This direction, we're going this way.
I could put in the thing, huh? Yeah, we can go this way and down. Found our brunch spot. It looks pretty. We'll see how it goes. How's your birthday going? Thank you. Thanks. Well, our birthday vacation / staycation is wrapping up. I'm gonna drive this guy home. Any parting words? Well, you gotta tell them to subscribe.
Subscribe so she can pay me.
Or just subscribe. I don't know if I'll be paying them.
Let's get it.
All right, y'all, that's it for this video. I pray that you have been encouraged, inspired, enlightened, informed, something. And if you have in any way, shape, form, or fashion been any of those things, I want to invite you to like, share, comment, subscribe, and do all of that. I will see you in the next video.